Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 7th, and today was a beautiful, gorgeous day outside. Absolutely just stunning day. Got this morning, got a couple things accomplished, nothing major. Did hop in the hot tub, got myself some breakfast, all the fun stuff that comes with that. Got a couple other things done. I'd been trying to go look at I guess it's like a low-speed vehicle is what it's registered as. It's like a side-by-side, like a Gator type thing, like from John Deere, but they are street legal the way they're made. They got horns, they got windshield wipers, they got all this fun stuff that comes with it. This one I found a 2012 that is for sale up in Ormond Beach area, beachside. And I've been talking to the guy a few different times. It seems like every time I try and talk to the guy, our schedules never match up. So it is what it is. He's also really bad about not answering damn questions. And it's one of those things. One of the things I asked multiple times was, hey, 100% street legal? It's street legal. You're driving on the street? Yep, driving on the street, street legal, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, cool. So we basically set a time. He finally was able to set a time saying he's going to be around all day today. I said, okay, I'll be up there before 1. So went ahead, thought, well, screw it, I got time. Went and got my run done. Then in case something happened that things went just off a little track up there, no big deal. I would already have at least my run taken care of because I don't want to lose a run streak trying to buy a vehicle and have it break down or get way home after the towed and run out of time kind of thing. So, or worse yet, tie rod or something blow out and I wreck and I lose my run streak because I'm stupid. So went ahead, got that taken care of, got back to the house, got showered, got cleaned up. Basically Karen and I packed up, headed up to head that way. I told her, I said, hey, we're going up north anyway. Why don't you contact your father and find out if he needs to go to the store, needs anything, since he had these cars stolen, whatever, stealing his car back. It's all smashed up. You can go ahead and take care of that. And then basically while you guys do that, I'll go to the park or whatever, just go for a walk from his house, take Bruce around for a walk and have a good time. So went ahead and she's like, okay, that'll work. So she contacted her dad, said we're heading up that way and she'd be there, after a while. Didn't know exactly when. Headed up, looked at the machine, found the guy's place. It's one of those things where people do really dumb shit to stuff, then don't tell people what they've done. Like they think that they're doing good. Wow, goddamn. But just like that pinball machine I looked at yesterday, if you or somebody before you paints this thing, this beautiful side, stunningly gorgeous cabinet with all the cool graphics, everything all over it everywhere, if they paint that with like a tan house paint and it just looks like shit, first off, not even well done, just slopped over it. Here's a novel-ass idea. Tell people. Let them know. That way when they get there, they'll know what they're looking at. But just like this one, I get there and I'm assuming it's going to be metal-bodied, smooth paint like it is from the factory. Get there and it's been rhino lined and then like painted orange. I don't know if it's even orange rhino line or paint on top of black liner line. I do not know which, but it looks like a giant orange peel. Like it literally looks like you could peel it off like it's a Florida orange. And he's like, oh, it was a burgundy, and which is the color I was actually looking for. Prefer the blue if I could find it, but it is what it is. So and I get there and the thing is just, it's not well done. It was not taped off. There's overspray all over the tires. It's just, and again, I don't know what paint you used. I'm assuming you used a red liner. Did you use that Hercules crap from Walmart that isn't going to stick for the dam? Did you go have it actually done by Linex, professionally done? All kinds of different issues there. So I'm like, oh, that's not good. So I'm already in my head, I'm like thinking, well, this is not what I thought I was getting. So supposedly it has 2,000 miles. It has a little more wear than that. I think it has more than that, but it's hard telling. But it is what it is. So looked it over, looking around closer, everything black on it, everything metal that was once black is now black again with like a 9190 or 9150 or some, I guess it's something used a lot in the off-road world, heavily in farming industry. You basically just droop it all over it. It's a paint, like a rust inhibitor, but you droop it all over stuff to keep it from rusting more. Beans Sauce thing was beachside. He's literally, I don't know, 150 yards from the ocean. A lot of salt spray, a lot of stuff going on there, so it's good to have that on. But it wasn't done like in 2016 or 2012 when it came out. It was done like 2 months ago, right before he decided to sell it. So my guess is most likely he put it up for sale the way it's set. People came by and complained about the rust all over the, black parts and the body parts and the whatever. And I said, man, the thing I hate I said it out loud right to my wife and stuff right there. He could hear me also is, hey, one of the things I hate, this thing looks a lot like a lot of those houses we look at that are quick flips where somebody flips it real fast and they've done a lousy job at it. So you don't know how bad it was before they started. He goes, no, I don't have any photos of it before. And I'm like, none. Like, you've had this thing for years. You decided to do a full off paint job of everything and stuff. You didn't take one photo and take 3 photos to show people what it was. You have like a bunch of Jeeps around here you're doing restorations on. Most everybody in their right mind would have known that. And even through this paint, the truck liner and stuff, and the orange paint, there's spots that look like bubbled up paint on it. And I said, hey, like this right here looks like it's paint, like rust underneath this paint. You paint over it, and it's rusting back through. Oh no, if it was rusted, it'd be rusted down here. And I'm like, yes, if we were up north. We're not north, we're beachside. And this is all the salt, spray over here. And these are the spots that's with land that would cause this issue. Because down here in Florida, vehicles rust around the drip rail, around the roof line, way worse than they ever rust around the wheel wells. Well, coming from Iowa, when I first got here, I started looking at wheels going, damn, these things are in really good shape. And I looked up and I'm like, oh, that top's about to fall off. So definitely a whole different world. So that's what this one is here. So went ahead, that panel over is just sloppily done. It's not done right. Put a new winch on it. I assume the old winch just rusted from sitting out in the ocean all the time. Winch is not hooked up, so I can't test the winch. I didn't even bother testing I didn't even bother testing the 4-wheel drive because I was pretty certain no matter what I was not buying this thing unless, well, at least probably like half of what he was asking, which he'd already lowered it. But I'd already lowered it $2,700, and I'm going to ask him now to lower another $3,000 plus, kind of thing. And I'm like, so yeah, don't think that's going to happen. So I went ahead and I'm like, well, I've never even driven one of these things. They look like a blast. I'm going to take the thing for a drive. Drove it around, and as we're driving around, it stinks like shit. Which I can't tell if it's oil leaking, oil burning, clutch burning, or what I think it most likely is all the paint he put all over that damn thing is melting off and burning off the exhaust and off the motor and off everything. He spilt on everything. And I was like, I did. And the thing ran like shit. If this is how, I'm hoping this one's a complete shit box. And it rides like crap, steers like crap, brakes like crap, accelerates like crap. And it's just a piece of junk. Because if this is what they all feel like, if this is 90% of what the new ones feel like, I am 100% out of these things. I am so glad I was able to do that because this thing is complete shit. Like, it's just junk. So we'll have to see. Also, the best part is when I get there, no license plate on it. I said, so I got plates on it, so I was going to use his license plate to drive home, not get pulled over. And then from there, my back plate, or even drive it back up the next day. I didn't care. So I just wanted to be able to get home with license plate. He goes, oh no, we've never had it registered. I have a title though. And I believe the title is in the original owner's name. So the title's not in his name. So, yeah. And I was like, you gotta be shitting me. So I'm like, well, I was wasting my day. But I learned something about it. I learned that I gotta go look at other ones. So, it is what it is. But yeah, went ahead from there, headed back over to Karen's dad's house. He had to have, there was a door that I put in for him here a few weeks ago. And it was sticking just a smidgen. And he said it's been sticking worse. I'm assuming humidity or whatever. So, I'm taking a bunch of my tools up there. Going to sand it and plane it down, make it fit better, while Karen runs him around to the store, which means I'm not going to the park because we don't have a garage door opener, so on and so forth. Can't close the garage door, so I can't secure the house to leave once they leave. So it is what it is. So I took a lawn chair with me, took a cigar. Basically got there, lit up a cigar, started on the door, messed the door for a while, got it where it was closing better. It's not a perfect fit, but it's an odd. It's just. It needs to be. I need better tools. A table, like a work table, would help. Excuse me. But I don't have work table up there, so I do what I can with what I have, and I got it done. Got it all finished up there. Got it all hung back up. It's all closing and shut and good. The door handle itself, the striker works better when you lift up on it than it is when it lifts down. I'm assuming over the years it's wore out because most likely probably been put down way more often than the little parts of where it just doesn't turn as much there. But it is what it is. It's not like it's done that forever. You have to lift up to get it to open easier. So, but we got it done. They got back from the store, found out there's some, I don't know, something by his house insurance getting canceled again, I think, or something. Don't know what the hell, but he didn't bother. He got the mail. Karen had to find the letter. He didn't tell her. So she got ass whipped by the fact that he wasn't letting her know. So how are you supposed to help a guy if he won't tell you what the hell's actually going on and the whole thing? So she comes out. She goes, I'm just going to hang out with you. I your scar's done because I don't want to. I'm like, what? I'm like, you're with your dad. You should be hanging out inside with your dad. And she's like, yeah, I'm just there. And she's there to tell me. So I just threw my cigar away and didn't finish it. And then we basically packed up and headed home. So we had a lot of fun conversations about that on the way home. But it is what it is. We decided to, I decided, I guess you'd say, to grab pizza on the way back. And I thought, well, it might be like a 3-hour wait. Super Bowl Sunday. There might be a giant wait. So we called up one of the pizza places we've never been to before. They said, yeah, like 20 minutes. And we were like 12 minutes away. Or no, 8 minutes away. So we had 12 minutes to kill. So we got there. They're not allowing anybody in the building at all. It's just straight carry out. Or actually, you stay outside, they bring it to you to the curb. So I went ahead and called them, let them know we're there. I just popped the trunk. They put the pizza right in the trunk. I moved all my tools around and stuff. Dropped the pizza in the trunk. Handed them money with tip. And we pieced out. So got home, had a good pizza. Enjoyed that. Watched a little bit of TV. I headed outside. Watched some more Prime and Hulu out there on the iPad. Smoked a cigar. It's going to have a second. Actually, it was just like, oh, what the hell? And it's like, yeah, I'm going to have a second till it. So the weather is stunningly beautiful. I did end up putting on a long sleeve shirt and some pants because it was a little chilly, but no fan was needed and no jacket, no coat, no gloves, none of that crap. So nothing like up north, but it is what it is. So that's all we got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.